Welcome back, everybody, to the Super Metroid playthrough and more dungeon underground exploration for Samus. Now, something that we never really talked about yet in our playthrough or commentary here is, before this game, there was only two other Metroid games to speak of. There was the original for NES, and then there was Metroid 2, Return of Samus, on the Game Boy. So, understandably, once things got to the Super Nintendo, we had quite an increase in quality. You're seeing, like, graphics-wise, the music became much better, even the sound effects. Like, as I was freezing those flying light bug things, you could hear, like, you always hear the satisfying crunch of ice, which, as a kid, I always associated with something like just biting into a popsicle without, caring about the brain freeze you're gonna get.
I'm sure these enemies care about the brain freeze they're getting.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm sure they remember it, too. Now, I had to backtrack. What's that?
Until they die.
Yeah, but I mean, it's quite a memory to go out on.
Sure.
That room that I kind of backtracked out of, that leads you to a very optional power-up if you're using guides or the internet or whatever to help you out. But I couldn't actually go any further in there because you need the Grappling Beam to get across, or another power-up that we get later on. And as you saw, I attempted some wall jumping to get up, but no amount of wall jumping is going to get you across that room. Unless you're really, really good, in which case...
Or magic.
Yeah, well, magic could do that too. Samus has never been much about the magic, though, really.
No. That was totally unnecessary.
Well, so? He got in my way.
He wasn't anywhere near your way. You were sailing clear over him.
Oh well, too late now.
Suppose.
You're stuck in the past, man. Live for the now. Let's see what else we can kill.
Yep.
Actually, now that I have the power bombs, we're going to head back down below from where I defeated Crocomire, because there's the power-up I want to get is... Remember there was that section I dropped into, and there was all those blocks that needed to be destroyed by power bombs to give me the speed boost running spot, so we got to head back down there now. Listen to that crunch, I love it. Now that we have power bombs, we can actually open up this door and find what we've all been waiting for. Da-da-da-da! The map. These come in...
Much more.
No. Still, though, I mean... I get to see some things. Yeah, the other power-up I was talking about that I said is optional. It's optional because it's the X-ray visor, and it shows you where all, like, the hidden secrets are and stuff in the game. Now... Optional in the sense that if you know where everything's already hidden, you don't need to use the X-ray visor to look for it, but try and keep in mind, folks, that as I was playing this, I was playing it as if it was, all like a brand new game. I didn't want to know where everything was at, because I kind of have fun in games like this, backtracking on my own and finding things. So I get a sense of satisfaction out of that. What do you think? Do you find it fun to do the exploration yourself, or would you rather just have everything... spelled it?
I actually like doing things myself, but I always forget stuff, so sometimes if I get really stuck, I will, and I can't make it anywhere, I will go to a guide or something, but
yeah,
I'd rather do it myself if possible.
Because, like I say, for me, you get so much more satisfaction out of it. However, I will spoil a bit of later on in the game, or the playthrough here, folks. I don't actually find every single item there is, and some of that is my fault, but I will tell you, get out of the lava, or acid. Anyway, there's gonna be one item, like one hidden item that you can't find without, or even with the X-ray visor. You need to know where this item is before you can find where it is. Now, there's gonna be like...
What are you trying to do here?
I'm just trying to get some, I was gonna get some power-ups, and then see if I could wall jump there, but you know what? I think I tried that. I also tried this door before, but I forgot, obviously. Yep, roadblock. So this is the spot that I needed to do all that fun wall jumping to get out of the last time. Yes, folks, I'm back down again. But now that I got power bombs, I'm going to be checking for some secrets. It is a fun game when you do have the X-ray visor for, like, if you like to collect everything in the game and, like, 100% it. This is a good game for that. Because you do feel like you're an explorer in like an unknown territory. They did a good job hiding some secrets, and there's some spots that they were really mean with where they hid the secrets. I'll spell those out as we come to them. But finally, the long-awaited Grappling Beam.
They just call it the Grapple Beam later, don't they?
Yep. Or, I think even in Metroid Prime 3 it has technically a slightly different name. I might be thinking something. Oh no, yeah, Grapple Lasso. But here's how that works.
Oh, because you can lasso an enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those little plus things up on the ceiling you can just latch onto with your Grapple Beam, or Grappling Beam, and swing across. Just like a certain, adventurer that we all know.
Yeah.
Now here you're supposed to do it again, but nope. See, when you can wall jump, it's fun.
Show off.
Hey, I fail enough of it that I want to, if I can do it right, okay. I didn't do anything right there, but let's try that again.
Super slow molasses jumping.
Yes. I need that gravity suit. Oh, caught myself. Didn't matter anyway. Now, I get to show off something neat about the Grapple Beam. It does work as a weapon, too, as you can see. A very weak, unpowered weapon. But it has another little... What's that?
Oh, it's these things... you grabbed items, okay.
Yeah, so you can also grab items with it, too, from a distance.
Right, those enemies were from Metroid 2.
Oh, yes.
Weren't they?
I think so, yeah.
There's a variety that just jump up and float down, but I think there's also the kind that comes after you like that.
Okay, there are other ones later on in Meridia in this game that do jump and float down too. I actually went ahead and looked up the names of a lot of these the monsters or creatures and stuff, and turns out these things up here are rippers. Or rather, when they have that little jet trail behind them, they're called Rocket Ripper, from what I've read.
Yeah.
Now here we go. I remember I thought this was the original power bomb you start with, like the first one that you get, until I realized, actually, you need the power bomb to get the Grapple Beam, which then lets you get this. So
it's a Norfair. Oh, you are a Norfair, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm still confused as to what the actual, what they planned for the first power bomb expansion that you find would be, but that's the fun of this game. There is no set pattern, really. Do what you want. If it works, go with it.
I like how that skull is just gonna stay there forever.
Yep. You think Samus would do like the Predator thing and, take it as a trophy on her ship. But then it probably wouldn't fit on her ship.
It's as big as her ship.
Well, just
the front there.
Just super glue it to the side. Find the kid that's taking the dirt nap with baby Jesus and put him front and center.
Yep.
Oh no, that was Shepherd Book.
Right.
'Cause he was their friend. He deserves... What was it? Okay.
He deserves respect or something. But that doesn't seem very respectful.
That movie was awesome.
It was.
What isn't awesome is sometimes when the Grapple Beam doesn't attach properly. But I made it. Another missile expansion. Eventually, folks, once we get further into the game and I get more power-ups, there will be kind of like a quick rapid-fire scenes of every item you can get in the game and a little map to sort of show you where it's at. Sure, you can easily go online and find a map, in any screenshot or whatever, but still, I wanted to show it off all here. But now that I got the Grapple Beam, my first order of business, I want to head for that the wrecked ship. We haven't actually gotten to see that yet, and they said some people think that the wrecked ship now is some sort of connection to something in Metroid Zero Mission, the remake of the original game.
It's in the same spot as the downed pirate ship.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's a downed pirate ship. Or maybe it just blows up later, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Now look, you say he's not in my way, okay? I'll let him live this time. In puffed up state.
I was more concerned about you jumping over that guy that comes out of the floor.
Oh, they'll never catch me.
Exactly, the one you jump clear over and you just take him out.
Ouch. Yeah, make sure you freeze these guys first, then jump on them. I'll tell you, this game is just so awesome. I don't know what more I can say about it. Something that people criticize the newer games for, like, say, Metroid Fusion, is that it's too story-driven. Like, you're always told what to do next, where to go.
Right.
But I kind of...
easy for, like, people who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like me.
Okay, I'm kind of fed up here. I tried to get up through that hole, but the guy was frozen too far to the side. So what you do, wait for him to be in the middle, shoot that, die.
Now that was unnecessary.
It was, but I loved it. Oh, this room again. Come on now. You can do it, Sammy. Nope. Alright. I made it. Good.
But the thing is, you can ignore those hints and you can turn off a lot of them in Metroid Fusion.
Okay, good. Well,
I'm pretty sure you can turn them off, but you can ignore them and do other stuff.
Yeah, like you don't need to unless it's one of the missions where it's like, you know, the reactor's going to overheat. You have a time limit.
But then again, if you have a countdown sequence in any Metroid game, you have to go one direction.
Yeah, but with the Fusion, Metroid Fusion, people criticize it because it's too story driven. But actually, I kind of prefer that because this game can get pretty cryptic. Super Metroid here, when you don't know what to do.
Right.
I mean, call me. Nah, I was gonna blow him away with a super missile, but he didn't deserve it. See, I'm a little generous sometimes. Now I can get across this and lower myself down to the missile.
I don't like how you can't get the missile with the swing.
Yeah.
Swing by and grab the missile.
And then just keep on going. Now see that thing I'm attached to right now, folks, is kind of broken. Those ones, if you stay on for too long, they will break after a while.
They're rusted.
Yeah. It's very important for some secrets later on, though. We'll point that out as we get to it. So here we come to the, this is the outskirts of the wrecked ship. And in the remake of Metroid Zero Mission, after she destroys Mother Brain and escapes to her ship, what happens is a pirate mothership lands and shoots down her ship, so then she goes into it as the Zero suit. So a lot of people think that this is the wreckage of that mothership. It could be, there's nothing...
It's similar things, and I can show you one enemy that's in this wrecked ship that's also in the pirate ship on Zero Mission.
Is it the little R2 droids?
Yeah, those tin cans.
Yeah. Those ghosts aren't in it, though.
No, because those are the ghosts of the thing Samus killed, I guess. I don't know.
It's the ghost of that Ripper I just took out. He followed us all the way here. So, for the time being, the ship is powered down. See, all these doors are gray and everything. There's not a lot you can do here for to begin with.
Normally, those doors mean there's enemies you have to kill in it, right?
Yep. Yeah, for the most part, those doors, it's either triggered to all the enemies in the room or just a specific enemy somewhere. This area, technically, the enemy in question would be the boss of this area. We'll be seeing him.
There's no in here.
Yeah, wait, what am I thinking? Silly Chaz.
Spooky area.
Making up crazy stories again. You're my uncle from the year 2000!
I like those bubbles with the little moving things in them. Is there a radioactive whatchamajigger?
Oh, yeah. Here's the map room. Oh, man, this doesn't work either? Shooting it doesn't do anything?
The save room doesn't work either, does it?
No.
I
don't think so.
Demonstrate it. Yeah. I didn't demonstrate it, but it probably doesn't work.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to. Alright, Alright, take out this door guardian, then we can find out what's on the other side next time.